Pete, the doctor told me I can be discharged in 3 days or so.
What? Really?
Yes. Of course, there will be lots of rehab coming ahead.
Still, I'm so happy for you, Helen. You can finally sleep in your own bed.
It's been 3 months since I was home last.
It was a long 3 months. This was all my fault.
I told you to stop it, honey. I'm glad it was me and not you. Besides, we were lucky no one else got hurt from the crash.
But you are bound to a wheelchair now because of me. I can't tell you enough how sorry I am. I know being sorry won't cut it.
Hey, you've apologized enough already. I really don't blame you or anything.
Your late mother would be so furious of me. I promised her that I would protect you. I am your only family, and now I have hurt you.
It was an accident. You learned your lesson the hard way not to speak too much. You now know what happens when you do.
Absolutely. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's the last time you're going to say sorry. So, are you picking me up, or what?
Of course I will. I will carry all your stuff. I will reserve a wheelchair-friendly cab or limo service. There's no way I'm driving with you in the back, at least for a while.
Okay. I think they will let me go around noon. I'll let you know when I find out the details.
Sounds good.
Are you sure you're not busy, though? I know you're in the middle of an important project.
Everyone knows what happened. Even the CEO told me to take good care of you and personally gave us a get well package. They would make me go even if I said no, which I won't, of course.
Wow. How nice of everyone and your CEO. Please say thank you to everyone for me.
I will make sure I do.
Your CEO is a woman, right?
Yes, she's around my mom's age. She is one tough, smart lady.
Is she now? I wonder if she would like my baking. I'm dying to bake, so maybe I could prepare a small thank you gift with it.
I hardly ever see her, though. It was actually the first time I've ever spoken to her when she gave me the package. It's quite famous that she is a serious camper.
Camping. I don't know what I could give back that's related to camping. Do you know if she has any food preferences?
I don't know. I can ask around if you want me to.
Yes, please do. By the way, how is our apartment? Have you been cleaning at all?
I will. I will tidy up so you can get around in your wheelchair.
Will, meaning you haven't been, have you? But I understand it has been very hectic these past months. You were going back and forth between home and the hospital and work. You don't have to get everything done before I come back.
I'm going to make time tonight. I want to make sure everything is in the right place for you. It's the least I can do.
Thanks. I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Good luck with the last bit of your hospital life. If you can, please pack or gather items I can start to take home. I can't come see you today, but I plan to tomorrow.
Pete, are you coming home soon?
I'm still at work.
I see. Can you please let me know when you are working late?
I've been working late this whole month. Can't you guess?
I assumed you would be, but then sometimes you come home early. I'd like to know when I need to prepare your dinner.
It takes a long time for you to cook lately.
Well, why do you think? I'm cooking from my wheelchair.
It's been 6 months since you got out of the hospital. When do you think you'll be able to walk?
I can stand up if I hold on to something.
But you can't walk yet?
No.
Have you been going to rehab?
Of course.
The doctor said you'd be able to walk through rehab. Are you sure you're working hard enough?
I am doing my best here. How can you say something like that?
We've only been able to go to barrier-free places. Where we can visit is very limited right now because of you. I really wanted to go camping this summer too.
What is the matter with you?
What?
Your attitude towards me. You've become so mean to me lately. It's not like I prefer to be in this wheelchair.
Oh, what are you implying? You're saying it is my fault after all?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I understand that it's stressful being around someone who can't walk. But I think you can be a bit more considerate, at least. I feel very isolated from society as it is. Especially now that you've become very busy. I'm lonely.
You know I have a huge project to handle.
Yes, I know that. But you've been going out on your own on the weekends too. Do you not want to be with me anymore?
It's not like that. Sorry. I've been overwhelmed with everything that's been going on. I didn't mean to be so hard on you.
It's okay. I understand. You are a very outgoing person, so not being able to move around freely must have been very stressful for you.
Yes, but it can't be helped. I should have managed my feelings a little better. It's not your fault, Helen. I'm sorry.
Hey, let's go camping.
Huh? I don't think that's possible.
Of course it is. There are many camping resorts nowadays. We can find one that is handicap friendly. I mean, I would still need a lot of help from you.
I will gladly help.
Okay then. We'll go as soon as your project settles down a bit. I will handle the booking and packing.
Are you sure you want to go?
Yes, I am. I want you to be able to enjoy summer, and I need to get out too. It would be a good opportunity for me to learn how to get around outdoors.
Thank you, Helen. I know I'm being selfish.
You are not being selfish, Pete. Besides, I'd prefer for us to have a good time together than to have our marriage fall apart. Don't you agree?
Our marriage wouldn't fall apart.
It felt like it was going to soon. You were never home and hardly spoke to me. I was starting to think you might be interested in someone else.
Someone else? No way! I guess I still feel very guilty of what happened to you. And that guilt turned into stress, and I took it out on you.
Sorry, Pete. I'm joking. I know my wheelchair life is troublesome for you. So I was just a little worried.
It's not troublesome, Helen. Anyway, I will be quite busy with my project for another couple of weeks. But I think I could take some days off next month.
Okay, great. Oh, and dinner tonight?
No thanks. I'll grab something to eat here.
Okay. I'll be heading to bed soon. Don't work yourself too hard. What is going on, Pete? Where are you? Why did you leave me here? I thought we were headed to the resort. I don't even know where I am, and it's getting dark. No one is around. Please come and get me.
Tell me, Helen, how much battery do you have left on your smartphone?
Huh? Oh my god, I only have 1%. Why? I had it charged all night.
Your charger was probably loose.
Why are you laughing? You threw me off the car in the middle of the woods. You didn't even leave me my wheelchair.
Your wheelchair would get you nowhere in those woods anyway.
Pete, come back. Did I do something? Please, I'm begging you.
You should crawl back home.
What?
It would be good training for you.
What the hell? How can you joke around? What has gotten into you?
I'm not joking. I'm serious. You need to get out of your damn wheelchair already. You're so slow and always in my way.
Is that how you've really felt all this time? Pete, don't tell me you loosened my charger on purpose.
What if I did? This is what you get for tormenting me for months with your never-healing injury. I hardly got a scratch from the crash. How can you be so fragile?
Excuse me? You think I'm weak for getting hurt? That I've tormented you? You drove the passenger side of the car into a damn tree for crying out loud. How can you be so cruel?
I am doing this for you. Perhaps by the time you get home, you'll be able to walk again. You haven't been pushing yourself hard enough.
Doing this for me? Don't be ridiculous and come get me now!
Shut up, you useless bitch!
What?
The only reason you were able to live normally is because of me. You have no one else. Without me, you are no good.
Pete, what has happened to you? So you just want to get rid of me now?
Yes? Despite me taking care of you, all you do is whine. Why are you not home yet? Why are you so mean? Blah, blah, blah. You think it's okay to whine because you feel sorry for yourself, don't you?
I do not feel sorry for myself. Pete, I don't have any more battery. Please, help me.
I said crawl back home. I am not helping you. You have to do this on your own.
Hello, Pete.
Helen? Wow, you made it through the woods? Wait, did you call the police?
No.
I didn't know you had survival skills. How did you make it back? I was hoping you'd get lost in the woods.
Wow, you are worse than what I have heard. Unbelievable.
What? Where are you anyway? I don't see you back here in the house. How did you charge your battery?
Pete, you are fired. Don't go back to the office.
What? Fired? What are you talking about? Did you lose your mind in the woods?
I am not Helen.
Huh? You're not? But you're messaging me on Helen's smartphone.
I rescued Helen and took her to a safe place.
Oh, you did? What do you want? Did you contact me to tell me how horrible I am? This is between husband and wife. You should mind your own business.
But you really are horrible. You had her injured because of your reckless driving in the first place.
I said stay out of it! Who the hell are you anyway? I don't know what Helen told you, but it is none of your business. Or what? Are you saying you will take care of my crippled wife? If that's the case, sure, I'm all eyes and ears.
Have you been reading what I sent?
Huh?
I said you are fired. I'm Carla Morrison, your CEO.
Miss Morrison? You're joking, right?
No, I am not.
Why would you have my wife's phone?
You have to be told the same thing twice to understand what I am saying? I said I rescued your wife. You do know that I like to spend my free time camping, don't you?
Yes, I am aware. I never thought you'd run into my wife in the woods. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble for you. Sincerest apologies.
If at all, she is not the reason for trouble. You are. Did you leave her knowing people get lost in those woods all the time? You must have a serious problem. She can't even move without her wheelchair.
There is a legitimate reason for all of this.
Is there now?
I don't know what she has told you, but she hasn't been going to rehab. So I was angry, you see? This was all just a fight between a husband and a wife. I left her because I wanted her to get better.
I took her to the hospital myself. Her doctor said she hadn't missed a session since she's been discharged. The reason why she can stand now is because she worked hard.
Well, yes, but that's really recent she's become able to do that.
Then that means she has been working hard, right? Where is the legitimate reason you were talking about? Besides, you haven't been looking for her this past week. You know, I've had my eyes on you. You've been going to another woman every day you left Helen because you didn't want her anymore.
You've misunderstood. I'm not cheating on Helen. This woman is just a close friend.
You sleep with all your close friends? Don't make any more excuses, because I have the proof here. Have you forgotten that your own company provides services to the handicapped? I am shocked that my employee has abused his own handicapped spouse.
I never meant to abuse Helen.
None of this is acceptable. We will be discussing how to deal with you tomorrow at the board meeting. You are to stay put until you get further notice from the office.
Wait, please! Mrs. Morrison, I am so sorry! I will never treat my wife the same way ever again! Please forgive me!
You don't need to ask me for forgiveness. But you should apologize to your wife.
Of course I will! Please reconsider!
Hi, Pete. I got my phone back from Miss Morrison.
Helen, I am so sorry. There was something wrong with me. Please forgive me. I must have lost my mind from all the stress.
I guess you're right about having lost your mind. But that's not a good enough reason for you to leave me out in the woods.
I wasn't thinking straight. I made myself believe that you were putting me through hardship. But I was wrong. It's all my fault.
Yes, it is. I want to be clear, once and for all. There is no way I would ever forgive you. I'm bound to the wheelchair because of your reckless driving. And on top of that, you left me in the woods while you slept with someone else.
Helen, listen to me. I was only seeing someone else because I was weakened from the stress.
Don't give me that crap. You must think this is all a joke. Don't you dare tell me about stress. I have been putting myself through painful rehab every week while you were having fun cheating on me.
I am truly sorry. I will never see the woman again. I swear to stay by your side. I will support you for the rest of my life.
Oh, you swear?
Yes. So please, can you tell Miss Morrison not to fire me? I can't lose my job. I will change and never hurt you again. You will be my priority in everything I do.
There is no way I am getting back with someone who has tried to kill me. You think I am useless because I have no other family and because I can't walk?
I don't think that. I will stay by your side. Please, let me be there for you. Just to note, it never even crossed my mind to divorce you ever.
I think I know why you left me in the woods. It's because you wanted me gone, but even if that didn't work, you thought I would break our marriage. You didn't want to be the bad guy who divorced his crippled wife. You thought it would save your reputation.
No, that's not true.
I don't believe anything that comes out of your mouth. But yes, since you left me to die, I will divorce you. I won't ever forgive you or spare you any more of my time or feelings.
Helen, I'm so sorry. Please, give me another chance.
I will not be fazed by you, no matter how many times you say you are sorry. I finally see it now. You are a pest in my life, and I don't ever want you around me. We are done. Miss Morrison introduced me to a good lawyer afterwards, who helped me file the divorce quickly. Trusting Miss Morrison's recommendation, I have let my lawyer take lead and handle most matters. And it was probably the best decision I have made besides leaving Pete. In addition to our division, I was able to win a fair amount of money from Pete as consolation money. My lawyer also suggested and won compensation for my injuries from the car crash. We later found out that Pete was cheating on me with a coworker who, based on corporate policy, was also penalized. She was not fired, but left the company once rumor got around that she was sleeping with the most hated man in the office. Instead of getting fired, Pete was sent off to a small subsidiary. It was actually Miss Morrison who suggested not to fire him, knowing he would not be able to make all payments to me at once. Miss Morrison's idea was that as long as he had some job, he would be able to continue to pay me what he owes. Although, Pete's role has changed significantly, and with that, his salary has become nearly half of what he used to make. Despite his lowered income, I don't have to check my bank account every month to confirm he is paid. Because Pete agreed with his company and I that part of his salary be paid directly to me in exchange for his job. The last I heard, he is living a very minimal life with the little money that he gets. He must be regretting what he's done to me by now, especially because he had to give up all of his favorite things to do. I hope I will never see him again. After receiving the initial payment from him, I was able to move to a new house near the hospital. It allowed me to concentrate on rehabilitation. Recently, I have become able to walk a little bit with support. Miss Morrison recommended me to a company and helped me land a great job that lets me work from home. Not only has she saved my life, but she has helped me get through the impossible. I have told her repeatedly that I want to pay her back somehow, but she insists that I help someone in need instead. Having met an angel like her has become the greatest gift of my life. Just as she taught me, I will make sure to help anyone in need of my help. And I will continue to strive to become a strong, noble woman like her.